gutters.
All right, Cammie, good stuff there. Again, it's early in the morning drive, and our weather actually looking pretty good. Mainly clear outside. Temperatures continue to slip a little bit, as expected right now, 34 degrees, and currently we have a northwest wind at about 10 miles per hour. Many other spots pretty consistent. One, though, that's a little bit colder for you folks in Fremont. You've dropped to 28. Low to mid 30s northwest. Lincoln, one of the warmer spots right now at 39. And then temperatures a little more consistent on the Iowa side. Generally, everybody there between 32 and 36 degrees. And down in Maryville right now on the campus in Northwest Missouri State, the current temperature there is 34. All right, once again, satellite just picking up generally on a little bit of snow cover out there. Skies mostly clear as we look toward Boys Town back into Elkhorn right now. No real weather problems this morning, and all we're really going to see is kind of what's left of the snow, which I think we're going to continue to melt away considerably here over the next 3 or 4 days. You can see some of that kind of breaking up in the metro and still a little more extensive off to the north and east. So our forecast for today looks pretty good. The next several days looks pretty good. I think we'll continue to drop another degree or two this morning, and then we'll slowly start to climb back through the 30s, closer to 40 by lunchtime, and then highs should top out in the low to mid 40s again this afternoon. We actually made it all the way up to 43 yesterday, and then once again the pattern stays pretty mild tonight right through the weekend. The big thing on everybody's mind is how much snow are we going to get early next week? Right now we've kind of been playing two models that actually go out as far as what we need them to kind of cover this storm, and you can see we'll call it model number one. Again, this is last night's projection. The new information will be coming in here in a few hours, but right now it was still saying at about 10 inches. It's been very consistent all week, although it has the heaviest snow northwest. One of our more trusted models, which we'll call Model 2, the European, you're probably familiar with that. It has nearly a foot of snow, or a little bit better than that for the metro, and heavier amounts to the south. Both basically tattooing us with snow right now, to say the least. The thinking is that the European's probably a little more in line. The trends look like the storm may actually dig a little bit as it comes out of the Four Corners region Monday. And one thing about this forecast, it's been very consistent. We're still several days away. The temperatures look cold enough. The moisture's definitely there. It's going to be the track, and that's one of those things. The models do a really good job with that a lot of times, but once we get eyes on that early next week, then we can really see which one's going to win out. Then, of course, a lot of other stuff could change, but right now, expect snow, and this is a powerful storm that will also have a lot of wind. So back to today, no worries here as we kind of shift back to the good stuff. 44 with the light northwest wind. Tonight then, a few clouds down to 26. Watch for a little patchy fog, and then at least before that major storm potentially threatens us, we'll enjoy some nice weather up around 50 for Friday and Saturday. Actually, Sunday still looks pretty good now at about 46. We could see a sprinkle or a shower there, and then obviously wind and snow crank up beginning Monday night and especially Tuesday night, maybe the peak of that storm on into Wednesday morning. And again, we're still several days away, but there's been a ridiculous amount of consistency and very high amounts projected with this storm. So again, we'll watch, but if that ends up tracking a lot farther south, we'd get a lot less snow. All right, with that being said, either way, I think snow is on the way, so you can download Snowcast to your smartphone. And once again, this will be a great tool. It has been all winter long, and maybe if you haven't done so, now's the time to get this with potentially one of our stronger storms we've seen in the last several years coming in early next week here.
Right, and like you said, we are still several days
Absolutely,
out, and that storm could track south, and we could get a lot less snow. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, and a lot of people probably are too. That would take it down maybe towards St. Joe or Kansas City, but they've been really consistent, even when, you know, one's a little north, one's a little south, but the axis of heavy snow. It's a strong and broad enough storm. Omaha, you can see the 8 to 12 type of range that we're looking at no matter what model. And then we'll add to that as we get closer through the weekend, we'll have some more models that go out. They don't go out quite as many hours or quite as many days as what these do, and we'll get even more information at that point. So again, we're still several days away.
Yeah, a lot of tweaking, fine-tuning, and forecasting yet to go. Thank you, Ryan.
All right.